never start on time. Starting on time is for people who believe in time. Yo. Oh, wrong button. That is absolutely so wrong. Woohoo! Welcome back, y'all. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's take a quick look at last week. I gotta tell you, some shit got absolutely ridiculous, which is always a good time. Also, check out these great video editing skills as I play like 5 games at 27 times speed. Actually, that one's not too much faster because, you know, it's Trackmania. That was a lot of good times, you know. Alright. Whoa, that's the wrong button as well. Hey, you know what? Because that's how we're rolling today. Alright, welcome. It's Mechwarrior Monday. We've got missiles. We've got music. We've got stupid amounts of alliteration and bad humor. So let's at least get to the good parts. We've got Light You Up by Lane. Hopefully, I've done some extensive work on the audio mix yesterday and today. Hopefully, this sounds as good to you as it does to me. As it double stops. How about that? Let's get right in there. I don't care if you want light mechs. Let's get this party started. Bringing on those LRMs, those missiles. We're going to do some streaks tonight. We're going to do some SRMs. We're going to do a heck of a lot of LRMs. Because you know they're my favorite. And you know the last few days I've been kind of messing around. I've been doing other stuff and like trying to show off a few LMG builds and stuff. And it hasn't always been working out. And, you know, let's go do what we do best. That is to say, play Tetris while we wait for the queue to fill. Look at that, I already got it loaded up. At least we got that part done. Mechwarrior is on the ball tonight. My DPI is off the chain. What have I done? Let's head out to Candy Network. Domination, we are keeping it straight, pure and simple tonight. Carrying you straight through all the way to 3 a.m. Coming to you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where the temperature is surprisingly nice. Still, for the last few days we've had temperatures above freezing. How crazy is that? We've got Hellbore Outpost coming in domination mode. Come on, you bastard. Load faster. The people want to see the action. There we go. We've got, you could use a stick of gum. Funny thing, I just bought one today. 5-0, Honk for Jesus makes a return. Juggernaut, XTR, Parax 67, Tango Mike. I hear a Doom Hand, Bonk for Jesus along with Honk. We've got Chancellor, Ellipson X. We could use a stick of gum giving us the good old head smash on the keyboard. Sorry about that, Blue Pharaoh. We missed your name on the call out. Let's get this party started. That is Falling Apart by Keek Varela. Oh yeah. It's like when the Doom music kicks in, but for house people. Smoke him if you got him. Remember, this is the point in the time when put your kids to bed. Get them out of your hair. If you're not at that age yet, you're in a great place. Let me tell you what, my friend. You're gonna love it when you have kids. I promise you. But enjoy the time when you don't as well. Both are good. Look at this cute pink cicada here. Cicada, I think that's how some people pronounce it. You will notice sometimes I suffer from that thing where I say words funny. A lot of my education was self-directed by reading, which kind of makes some of my pronunciations a little bit odd. Go get them, Dervish! We've got long-range missiles and we need a little bit of padding. But we will help you execute. Here we go! Flea is running. I think the Flea's in the middle of a succession of bad life choices. Go get him, Jenner Panenner. Cicada, too. We got the Huntsman coming down. Let's all go. Everyone descend upon the Flea. That's, like, probably not the greatest idea. Tactically, this is called squirreling, and it's probably what the Flea was going for. But hey. Oh, he's swinging back through, though. Let me tell you something. Oh, he's got a friend, but you also got to recognize when someone's being a distraction, because we're about to get whooped ass from behind. Come on. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Oh, come on. I have warm huggies. Hugs and snugs. Hi, Thanatos. Oh, this doesn't look good. This doesn't feel good, but here we go. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Missed him. Ow. Let me down tell you something, children. This is why you should be careful when you squirrel. I fell for it too. It's our first match. We're still warming up. We're going to heavily work on our positioning tonight. As the Lord said, you must rain down the rage of power upon them from the sky. Fooly Cody. Whoa. Okay, this is not a good place for me. This crit is bananas coming in, getting some good value out of that position. There's no shame in having a bad spot and moving. However, have some kind of a plan. You know. Bam! Bam! Uh-oh. 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 That didn't work out at all. That's okay. Sometimes it doesn't. Someone has to win. Someone has to lose. Oh, oh, oh. Hi there. Oh, that is... Oh, they are so fresh. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Finally got some good shots. Bam, 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 bam. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. That is Black and White by Johnny Stratton. Come here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That looked... Ah! Shoot him. Oh, that Timber... Oh, it's CERN. Oh, that guy was my team leader. And, like, he's a really good pilot. Uh-oh. And he knew. You'll notice that. He knew exactly where he needed to hang out in order to kick my butt. And good on him, too. Extremely talented pilot, well aware of his ranges. And like, I'm gonna be real, a huge part of Mechwarrior is just playing chess with parts. Oh, that bass drop, hey? We only pulled out 175 damage, but hey, it's the first match, baby. We're gonna roll that into a big old fatty and smoke it all the way home. We got a fresh cup of coffee, we got a cold can of Red Bull, we've got Cheetos, we've got gummy worms. This party is not stopping for anything. Let's get that paper. Come on. Come on. I said the magic word. You're supposed to do the thing now. Like cheese. That is Back to Life by How do I pronounce that? I believe that's an I, which would make it Ijawo. I think. The artist is welcome to reach out and let me know how badly I mangled that. Oh, look at that! Come on, PGI, get us that match. Let's go. No one came here to watch Tetris, but they also didn't come here to watch your little disc spin around in a circle. But at least we've got music. Oh, that's a pretty cool bass drop, hey? Damn! That's a good slam. Oh, here we go. Game on. Get that Tetris out of the way. Party starting. Oh, and we got Hibernal Rift with four pegs. Oh, come on, baby. Give me that Hibernal. You know how I like to keep my Tootsies cold. River City, that's okay. Not without its own problems, but hey, I'm gonna tell you something. There's only one way to get better. And that's by taking the things that you hate and doing them over and over again until they're the things you're the best at and you can blast your way through without even thinking about it. Sometimes that's more complicated than others, but I get it. Fun story, Matt Hoffman BMX. I had a friend who was extremely good. They'd spend a lot of time. And they weren't a gracious winner. They were actually kind of a jerk about it. So I actually spent 2 weeks completely non-calm learning how to play Matt Hoffman BMX. We've got Guts. Fooly Cody is back and on our side. Van Drek von Peisenholm, Ocular TV, a Tomahawk, Photoshop D14, Night Nova, Singdak, Ragged Helix, Decapitator 911, and Delta White coming in with a Jagermech. Jagermech GG. We got a Yenlo Wang on the field. We've got a... Is that an Archer? No, that is an Arctic Cheetah Shard. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 really fast. We've got an entire lance of just fast anger, and I absolutely appreciate that. Let's just hope that they, do the thing, and not the other thing. Do the first thing, not the second thing. The second thing would be dying. The first thing would be not. That is Come Back by Janil. Great coloring on that Yun Lo Wang. Look at this Tomahawk. It's clean, it's pure, it's classic. It's very nice. Mad Dog up there with something a little bit more modern. Got that blue and green. Now, I am sorry you can't hear any of the voice comms that people say very well. You know why. It's just loud enough for me to pick up the occasional hint subconsciously, which does put me in a little bit of a disadvantage, but absolutely necessary in order to comply with Twitch's standards and content guidelines. Look at that Corsair. I'd be willing to put my last dime. That Corsair's got an awful lot of AMS, and I'm not even looking at the sheet. Let me tell you something though. There's something about an AMS mech that just makes me hungry. because I know that you've dropped at least 4 tons of weight on AMS. And it also means that anyone who's more than 150 meters from you is overextended. And there's some little fools over here that we're gonna wait to make an appearance. Oh, there's that slick. That is a nice modernized paint job on that Mad Dog. Hey, gorgeous! We got a little commando TDK coming over here cause trouble. See if we can get a shot on him. They're doing a real good job of hiding. The water, not always the safest place, but that TDK is running. Crankpin, go Cranky! Run! Run like the piece of cheese that you are, my friend! Light mechs for life! Do yourself a favor. Don't ever like sit around and wait for logs. Go get them. Go get them. Because when you go get them, you're also going and getting them for your teammates. And learn mechs do their best work as a team. Well, all mechs do their best work as a team. Uh-oh! 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 SpaghettiOs! Oh no! Did not realize quite how much beef was sitting there. Alright, as I'm talking about being in a good position, I absolutely demonstrate what not to do. Whoa, we don't want to exit the game. We want to quit the match. Because we were like the second one to die, and I'm not going to make you sit here and sit through all that. But here we go. I like it though. Challenge. Come on. Let's get the challenges. We're gonna stick to missiles. However. Let me tell you something. If you find yourself getting in trouble a lot, an absolutely great thing to do is pick a mech that's slower. Not too much. Not too much. You know, Sunspider here is only 10 clicks below. But it's that little bit that can sort of, you know, slow you down from getting out of place. It looks like we're going out to the Canyon Network. Domination mode, let's hope. But Conquest! Conquest means fight at Ellipsin. But they don't tell you that until you get there. Oh, fresh coffee, baby. Nothing as good as fresh coffee. Getting that chicken all up on the lickin'. Cheese on your knees. Don't forget, it's musical Mechwarrior Missile Monday. We've got Distod by Disto. And it fucking slaps, baby. Bam, 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 bam. Here we go. We've got Yusha, Shen, Ilya, 86, Fnatic, 808, Friction, 911, Ares, Golden Glaze, Goodall, Von Dogfight, Orion Monk, Naive Magic, Steals Life, Returns, Soldier, 76. Get wrecked. This Critis Bananas is feeling pretty on top of themselves, and I don't blame them. CERN makes a return. It's a jackal. We've got Flieger. The crit party is coming on. We're gonna need to be careful. As I prove I can't spell either. Ooh, look at that. We've got a raid coming in. Friends in Milla Mitten Pie. Cool. That's super fun. We got some great tunes. And like, hello chat, you're next. They are threatening you. I will kill them for you. We are currently jamming out to Breathe by Aleko. I'm all ATM, come at me. Alright, my friend. How much you want to bet they're over here? At Kappa. Like $5. Oh, that makes me really happy. Thank you all for coming. That like makes my night. Just like that little endorphin rush of like, people are here. It's like, yes! Oh no. Alright, don't get distracted. Now that I'm like, get that little buzz. Look at this Shadow Cat. Look at you silly Shadow Cat. That Crusader 60's got a very... Whoa. That's a party and a half, hey? Okay. But I really need y'all to tell me who you're targeting first. We actually just starting. I've only been streaming like 20 minutes, so like we didn't do amazingly on the first two, but like it's still a good time. Like I love anytime I get to drive mech, I get to do stuff. Plus like somebody's gotta win. Right? It can't always be you. Like I wanted to. Ooh, Irby! I gotta tell you, Irby, my favorite mech. Like hands down, what a nasty piece of work. The Grand Dragon Chief 1. They're doing a really good job here. And I am... Oh, we're gonna pull back here. Not the greatest position. This is not a great spot either. But it gives us access over here. Their weight's back there. So like there's nothing wrong with like pulling back and like repositioning. They're looking like a murder ball. You know what the problem with a murder ball is? There's always some bitch who can't keep up. It looks like it might be this Irby. That R80 with that stealth is just... It's the nightmare Irby. Because the hitbox is so tiny to get a lock on. Oh, we got a Mad Dog coming down. I wonder if it's that cool blue one from last time. Fuck, y'all. Come on. Here we go. Thunderbolt making a bad life choice. Bam! This'll go whoosh. He's gone. Alright. See, this is it. Because someone's always too slow. Oh, Monk Milligan coming in. Oh, that's a good build too. Is that the CERN one? You know what, buddy? I've got artillery for you. Whoa! As I miss all those shots, but hey, you know what? Missiles don't miss, baby. Go! I don't know if he died, but I hope so. They're really split up. Come on, give me some shots on this Irby. Someone. Now, at least one Lance on the other side are friends of mine and know how I play. So they're like, we need to be careful and watch out for missiles, and we need to watch out for ECM. Dictator, how are you? Oh, and I'm back in that exact spot I didn't want to be in earlier. Armor's getting a little low. But missiles go whoosh! Always makes somebody regret what they've done. Now listen. Ooh, what do we got? I want to go and chase that Irby, but you can't do that. Air shots! I think they call that a layup. There we go. Hello! Aww. You little booger. You know, And that Irby mech. The Irby, the best mech in the game, lives for so fucking long. Oh, but they managed to grab caps while we were distracted. Come on, y'all. We're gonna back up towards the cap zone and try and get... Oh, come on! Woo! Come on, I dare you to get in my sight line. I dare you. Oh! Yes! Making that pirate noise that absolutely gives me that little... CERN congratulating. I gotta be real, that was touch and go. Like, there was a lot of moments where it looked like we were gonna get locked down. But that ECM really helped. Be stealthy! I was like, this one keeps me up at night. You were in the last one where you absolutely stompled us. So how about you chill? That's great. Uh-oh. Don't fall too hard. So like, every time I'm in Mechwarrior and like I'm coming off of something, I have the same memory that occurs to me. And I was playing this game called Stunt Race FX on the Super Nintendo. Yes, I'm that old. With my brother. And we're sitting there, and I came up to this jump, and I had like no health. And I like went off the jump, and I came down, and like as I'm coming down, my brother like, he just looks at me, he's like, you're not gonna survive that jump. And I was like, I'm gonna make it. I have just enough health. I should land with like 2 hit points. My math was bad, and I hit the ground and exploded. And I think about that. Every time I like come off a jump in Mechwarrior and I don't have any jump jets, I'm like, oh my god, am I gonna die? Is this it? Because that's how we roll. We've got Like Yours by Arturo Grau. Make sure you get that title in before the song ends, because it's really been grooving along in the background. And you need music like that. We've got Tourmaline Desert coming up. See if we can get Assault, but it's probably going to be Skirmish. It's the same shit. Come on. Ooh. Mercedes by Hunter Robertson. Which I hope you can hear. I've been working pretty hard on audio stuff this week. There was a lot of malfunction last week. For like 3 days, the music, you could barely hear it, and the game sound was muted completely. And all you could hear was my pitter-patter, banter-wanter, chimichanga, bingy-bongo, bombastic, sarcastic, iconoclastic chatter. And, like, that's cool. But, you know, it probably gets to be a bit much sometimes. We've got Arc Scout, Thor's Hound, Ace Selin, Lies and Slander, Ulog Bodley, Kinesis, Rat, Vink, Soldier, 76, Boar Slug, Zig and Zag makes a return, Data Matrix. How do you fight a mech that's powered by ferrets? You could use a stick of gum coming on back. Pump for Jesus, Pulling Traitor going to the other side. The Great Race of Yip. I guarantee you that's a reference. I don't know what it's a reference to. Come on. This video is sponsored by absolutely fucking no one. Don't forget to whip out your credit card, wave it at the screen, and scream the word Patreon at random points throughout the day, because I think it's funny. Make Twitch pay your favorite creators. Give them more likes, more views. Here we go. Come on. Getting that cheese between your knees. It's musical Mechwarrior Monday with missiles. Alliteration's fun. But if you ever notice, alliteration's really hard to stretch past a third word. It's one of those funny things about English. Like you can say Mechwarrior Missile Monday. You can say Musical Missile Mondays. Mechwarrior Musical Monday. But once you start adding that fourth term, things get a little bit sketchy. That's right, I turn my own struggles to make titles for things into jokes. Because life should be fun. If it's not fun, like, don't do it. That's why you'll find this week our stream is extended by a whole extra hour. Because I have a fucking blast doing it. And like, yeah, so more. More please. Here we go. We got a pretty good position. So like we were talking about missile passing, especially with LRMs. From here, right, that center point is going to be at the outer edge of our range, but it is going to be far enough away for us to be able to shoot over these. And if they decide to make a push up through E6 and Delta 5, as we've seen many, many a time, we're ready. It is where my missiles are. Well, your missiles are here, my friend. What else did you have to say? Like for me, it is where my missiles are. Ah! Well, my friends. Might I suggest moving to Canada? Living in Montreal gives an average ping of 10. Not even joking. It's 10. If you live in Montreal, your ping is just amazing. We got a hunchback. Great race of yes coming in, trying to make a play. Getting fed in the face.
New target acquired.
Oh, look at Mr. Ryan there. Boom, 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 boom. And an extra 40 pop for you, my friend. You might be able to block some, but you're not able to block all. That is a bad light choice. Look at this guy. Shadowhawk. Come on. Ow. Okay. Alright, okay. Maybe I'll just, I'll send you a little care package. There you go. Honk for Jesus. Doing the thing. Might be out of place. Hey, light mechs over there, pull back. You're too far from fire support. Do yourself a favor. Communicate to your teammates politely. We're gonna hold this little ridge here because it's really working. And if it's working, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Look at all those missiles! What are you doing? We're fighting for freedom, ya cheesy booger. Oh, I saw that. We've lost 2 teammates already. It'd be those 2 light mechs that went up there and got a little silly. We're gonna have to come down here and deal with Honk for Jesus. Come on, Trebuchet, let's go get Trebuchet. I don't have a good rhyme for Trebuchet. Whoa! Shooting, booting. Oh, they pulled in too hard. But that Shadowhawk's fucked up. He's dead. Come here. This, for you, my friend. That Shadowhawk is one touch. Oh, but we've got a flea ferret powered. Like, remember? I was like, what are you going to do about a mech that's ferret powered? Yeah, not a whole lot. We're going to try and get this Shadowhawk. Come on. Dead. Nice. Uh-oh. We're going to drop an artillery strike and GTFO, my friends. More missiles. We've got a light mech beside us. Kind of losing teammates here. Oh, there goes half our body. Chicken butt in the rut. Come on. Run. Destroy parts. Make good armor. We've still got, 20 missiles? 20 missiles and both AC-2s. So we've still got beef. Come on, Herbie. We gotta swing. We got a swing bang on the ring ting. Habba labba wing wing. I done tell ya. We gotta get over here and cause more trouble. Try and keep this Fafnir protected. They did manage to take out our ECM, so you do, when that happens, you do want to like find an ECM unit to like hang out with. Support them with whatever you have left. As I miss a bunch of shots, yeah, but we'll drop a bunch of missiles on his face. Silver Kiba Rain, getting rained. Bam, bam, bam. Ow. 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 Getting out of there, getting in the kill with those large pulse lasers. We've got Clouds by Calvin. Oh, I'm sorry, Data Matrix. I'm very sorry, my friend. Push forward a little earlier than we should have, maybe. Also, skill. Like, they piloted well. Oh! Get that Vapor Eagle! No, that was my buddy, the Trebuchet there. Too bad. Still a good match. As we've noticed the last few days, the matchmakers, it's not great. It's a little buggy. A little boogie. Pretty much every match the last few days, if you've been checking out the streams, you've been following along, pretty much every match is either we stomp or they stomp. So there's definitely something going on with the matchmaker again. They had it fixed for a while there, and it was running really well. But Lies and Slander in the R68 with Lerms. Personally, on this spec, I go with two. I also have an LRM Irby. I go with two 10s and smaller lasers. Not quite sure what Lies and Slander's plan is here, but we're gonna leave them to it. I'm sure they've got one. They're gonna go back there and kill them all. I'm absolutely certain of it. The beauty of Schrodinger's mission. Dun, 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 dun. Let's take out. Hey, where's one of them Orions? Orion. Ooh, Roughneck. This is Kirsten. Particularly slicing nasty. Let's go! Why didn't you? Oh. You know how often I do that? Well, if you watch the stream, you'd know. Too much. It is currently 12:41 a.m. all the way out here in Edmonton, Alberta. You do yourself a favor, stay warm tonight. It's pretty warm up here, but I know my friends over there in Quebec, my friends over there in Ontario, they are freezing right now, which means there's a pretty good chance those of you down in places like Michigan, probably pretty chilly too. Anywhere around the Great Lakes is probably pretty cold. I have absolutely no idea as to what the weather could be like around the world, but I'm certain that there are other places where it might be cold or hot. Either way, just stay comfy, be cozy. It's Monday night. This is the omen from which the rest of your week will flow. The battlefield upon which you will set the tone for the rest of this week. Make sure you take care of yourself. And like play Tetris, yo, because this is cool. Like makes little flashy things. There's like 400 fucking different thingies on this too. Come on, PGI, get us that match. That is Daydream by Paper Skies. Bam! Oh, that is crunchy. Did you hear that? Not over you talking. Oh! I don't even... wow! There's this point for music sometimes when it borders in between, like, there's a point sometimes where it kind of borders into like too much, and that section just really treaded that line between too much and just enough beautifully. My God, go follow this musician, Paper Skies. That was BAM! I loved it. Adding that to my personal friggin' collection, yo. I discovered this music just as much as you do. Mostly through recommendations on Spotify. From other streamers that post, you know, I tested these songs on stream and Twitch didn't mute me. Bam! Oh! Hell yeah! Bam! We've got the Thunderchild, Lizzie, Ellipson, X, Walrus Attack, Venda Face. Good, I could use a new one. Horus Voidstalker, Happy Juice, Novarus, Lord Dreadneus, Ometachitli. I hope I didn't just mangle your name. And you just 81. Baby Shark and Khan on the other side. Data Matrix making a return. Let's go. Heading all the way out to those oceanic servers. Saying hey to everybody out there in Australia, China, Japan. It was good to see y'all tonight. Happy to see y'all playing. Makes my life just a better place. Bam! I'm going to tell you, this game is my fourth favorite thing in the world. I have a wife, 4 dogs, and a cat. You do the math. That is how much I love this game. I definitely love it more than at least 2 of my dogs. Because that's how amazing it is. And it makes me so happy to, like, every day I'm seeing new cadets again. I'm seeing, like, we have servers all the way around the world. It's fantastic. I'm getting so effluvian, and I'm walking out into the wrong position. Just like we did with that Sun Spider. We're going to pull back a little bit here. Oh my. Baby Shark doo commits suicide. Too bad. I wonder why. They probably had life stuff. Sometimes things happen. One time, one of my dogs, just got sick. As dogs will do. You know. Sometimes they just randomly vomit. And I was like, and I knew you have to clean. You can't just leave it. So, yep, totally killed myself. Because even my least favorite dogs are still, more important when they're not feeling well. Be nice. Here we go. Look at that direwolf. I'm going to let my teammates deal with that commando. Oh, come on, y'all. Come on. Get out here and be silly. Boom, 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 boom! Slam, 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 slam! Boom, 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 boom! Missiles go whoosh all over your bush. Oh, I saw those bullets, buddy. They're playing a really tight defensive game right now. Everybody's kind of looking for that angle. There's Khan coming in a Centurion. Snub-nosed PPC SRM, you need to be real close. I do not. Alright, I do need to be a little further away than that. But, now you know my philosophy of bringing a backup weapon. Today's backup weapon is a Rack 5. Because if you're going to bring a backup weapon, bring one that's reasonable. You know. My personal rule of thumb is 20. You want at least 20 damage for an effective backup weapon to really do the deed, you know. Alright, let's move up. We seem to be taking this. Let's move on this dire wolf. Data Matrix, about to regret a few life choices. Oh yeah! There is nothing quite as annoying to deal with as LRMs and racks. But let me see if I can get some missiles on this commando to help my team. Boom! Crankpin takes it in the head! I need to stop grinding this wall. This ain't the club. Get that cool shot hitting. Somebody's thinking about making a push. It's a rifleman. Soldier 76. Well, let me tell you something, my friend Soldier. I have a big machine gun that does things. And I'm here to fight for freedom, my friend. In the proper Scottish way. Don't shoot your friend with a Rack 5. Shoot them with a Rack 5. Oh, that commando! Oh, ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow! That is a surprising amount of punch coming around that corner. I get it though. I'm stuck grinding this wall. Actually, it looks like I was grinding that Corsair. Let's go! Come on! Bob Shady something! We're gonna drop them missiles on him. Component destroyed. Component destroyed. Component destroyed. Kill assist. Getting that cheese. Putting it on my knees. Boom, 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 boom. Missile go whoosh. In your face. That was another one. Yeah. Oh no. Kill assist. Flanking KMDD. Getting the cheese. This supernova's been a bit of a problem. But we're getting pretty warm. Let's just override that. Nice! Good one! But as you can see, as it's been for a lot of our other drops, it's a one way or the other kind of smashing right now. Which is kind of awesome when you're on, you know, this side. Getting that all sacred up, dude. The most valuable thing in Mechwarrior. So valuable, you can't even buy one. Well, you kind of can. Like a little bit. But not, like, overly. Not directly. We've got Let Me Know by Leanne. You already played this, my friend. That was our opening track. What are you doing? On My Level by Oswego. The downside of shuffle mode. Smoke him if you got him. Coming up on 1 o'clock in the morning. Smoke him if you're friggin' late at work. Oh! Bam! Oh, that is thick. Alright. Alright, baby. You know, I don't like doing it. The ad says Mechwarrior. I don't like playing Tetris. I did not come here to freaking play Tetris. But I also didn't come here to stare at a screen and a little dial thing going around. And like, let's be real, neither did you. There we go. All you gotta do is threaten the damn thing, and off she goes. Pull that Q game out of the way. Boom! Ooh, we got Frozen City. Oh, mon cher. You know how I love a cold Tootsie. Oh, but we might actually get an incursion because somebody voted for it. Alright! Tourmaline Desert on incursion. Few modifications to this map. We get fuel cells, we get little towers that do stuff, jamming, air control. Air control, for the record, for those of you, because it's kind of hard to get time here to like learn things. Air control provides a small dropship that comes in on the enemy base and attacks any opponents that are at their base. So it's really great for getting those little ones who are trying to get a battery back. We've got SQZ 30963, P4D Davis, Asinine Mortal, Carmonious, Vezic, Unjust 81, Please Die, Kosher Mar, Ellipsin X, Data Matrix making their return, and Orion Monk coming back. The Thunder Child. Mechwarrior 42, 45, 734. So supposedly, when you see something like this, and it's like just says Mechwarrior in a number, it's because they put in a name that was not okay and didn't pass censorship. So that's what it gets changed to. Supposedly. I don't know. I don't know any of these people. We've got The Reason by Crew Cardinal. And it fucking slaps. Here we go! So these are a little bit different. They're a little weird. Because you do get these cool towers. And like, I love this game mode because it is much more objective focused. You cannot win just by killing everyone. You still need to have enough oomph left to take out their base as well. Or at least damage it to establish a win condition. Which is really cool. I like things like that, when it's not just a massacre. If I want to just kill people, I'll play Overwatch. But for the record, Overwatch 2 is pretty fun. Turn off the chat, though. Oh, goodness. Looks like Incubus there got stuck a little bit. Come on. We've got Space Between by Aleko. Now see this little guy? He ran up and he grabbed a battery. If you could get us that radar system, that'd be awesome, little buddy. So the radar system at your base, if provided with one of those fuel cells, will immediately reveal the location of every enemy unit for the next 2 minutes. Unless they activate their jamming tower. The jamming tower does the exact opposite, hides all your units, even from radar. Excuse me. So it's a little bit of a back and forth. Oh, they are still all the way at their base. We're just gonna spray down a little suppressive fire! Oh, come on. Oh, you missed me. Yeah, cheesy booger. Some of the bases can be really kind of tricky to get out of. Oh, but they got their lights coming up the other side. Alrighty then. We're back in this spot where we got our butts slaughtered before. But hey, who knows? Slam! Coming down on Horus Void Stalker. We got a pretty good position here, some decent cover. Access to a ready number of targets. But I want that awesome. Let me tell you what. I done tell you what. Oh, hi. You know, I have a zoom. Why? I think I have one. Let's not use it though. I honestly fall out of the habit of using it because I forget to zoom like back out once I zoom in. And then suddenly I'm trying to like brawl someone and I'm fully zoomed in and it's super hard. We're gonna need to find that learn boat. Mechwarrior 42, 45, 734, getting the rain. I know there's still a direwolf over here. I see them lasers firing. Look at this cheeky fucking bastard. Oh no, I ran out of turn. Yeah, narc away, buddy. I'm out of here. Come on. Ow, ow. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have spoke like that. But we've got a Corsair over here with AMS. It's gonna be our... Oh, we got lots of AMS.
Help me! Help me! Protect me, my friend!
See that? 2 minutes, our radar is out of power. They have collected 2 battery cells, which means they can see our location regardless of needing narcs. They don't need anything. They can just see where we are right now. It's that one thing that makes it really important because it does basically narc your entire team, which is freaking cool if you're on the, like, you know, the side that's handing that out. This Timberwolf's looking pretty soft. Looks like they got a little side push going on. He's a little too close. I don't want to go up there. We have learned our lesson about going up there today. But that Timberwolf is juicy! Come on, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. No, no. No, 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 no. We're not going up there. We're not going up there. Who sees what? Oh! Rifleman. Or no, that's a Highlander. Oh, that's a Phoenix Hawk. That's not friendly at all. We need to deal with that. There we go. Oh, chickens! Hit him pretty hard though, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let's be real. I'll go back on the VOD and check later. Circuit 10 Direwolf taking out Data Matrix. That's that other side. I'm a little worried about them. I'm a little worried about me. But maybe I can sneak up on them. Excellent, excellent. Okay, here we go, here we go. Here's where we start to take the field. Oh no, he's too close. Oh, thank you. He was definitely coming to kill me. This, you, come on. Don't hide behind me, Bradley. I don't have the ability to protect you. I will die. Oh, what's that? You've decided to come out and play? Have you decided to join the cause of freedom? I had block and I didn't hit the button. Boom, 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 boom! Fire me upon all you want, you greasy gongo. I'll get your guts in the kubo. I don't even care. It's not even English, it's total gibberish. But I'll come for you anyway. They're playing a really good game. Like we have to give them credit. They're using large, heavy LRM mechs, and I'm using something a little bit faster. Lord Genarius getting that kill shot, 377 damage. That's still not bad. Like we still pulled down 400 damage, doing the work, getting the cheese, moving on. moving on. Click the button. I have one of those G502 Hero mice, and I love it. I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely love it. If you get the opportunity to pick one up, I'd recommend it. It is a cool-ass, awesome piece of equipment. But it has a button right beside the left click that adjusts your DPI. And if you click it at the wrong time, suddenly your mouse is either hyper-responsive or not responsive. And that can be scotch frustrating. Let's take something fun. Hi, my name's Nicole, and I like long walks on the beach and melting people's faces. This is a hot mech. This is a hot mech. You know I love it. You know I do. I want to light my smoke right off the dashboard. Smoke them if you got them at all times. Because let's be real, the world's on fire. Cancer is like the least of your worries these days. That's why we have a bong cabinet built right into the cockpit and an air purifier, so I can sit here with you all night. Like true lovers do by the Sunlight Brothers. And it's got a slap, hey? Boom, 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 boom. Come on, PGI. Do the thing. I will pull up the Tetris. I will pull up the Tetris and I will play it instead. That's it. Back to Winnipeg. Showing your age there with a reference to a show. Well, a show that's still on, but you know, an episode that happened. We don't know how long ago. Its origin is lost in the annals of time. We've got Still Alive by Defects. Tonight's marijuana, friggin' tweed, yo. I tell you what, it's good stuff. Keeps that Jimmy Jam Rammy in your blammy blam. That's friggin' advertising. But I can't. Why? Because I believe in this thing called truth. Here we go. Getting that bro. Ho yo. Come on, let's give me that Frozen City. Give me that Chili Willy on my Tilly Tillies. Chili! They learned their lesson after the last incursion match. It's difficult. It's not an easy match style to win. It's an extremely difficult match style to learn. So if you're in a position where you do have like 6 or 7 people who have played it extensively before, you're at a significant advantage. As it does change the maps. Heading out to River City on the skirmish mode. Boom! Once again, that is Still Alive by Defect, and we are at 1:07 a.m. out here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where the snow is so damn cold, but the air is weirdly warm. We've got the Drippy Sink, Chris 505, Excelsior, Faye Prince, Orion Monk, 00 Meat, Vesna, Ellipson X, Shazwing, Petrolhead, Commander Lee, all ready to rock and roll. We got some Happy Juice on the other side, Nova Ruth making a return, Ritual, Primo, Soldier 76 pulling traitor and swapping to the other side. But you know what? We'll forgive him. For the Q gods demand it. You ever watch that All Tomorrow's things? And it's like talking about this alien race called the Q? Do you think it was just like a big allegory for like waiting? I am welcome to the MWO North American servers. Yes, you are, my friend. I hope you have a good experience here. Indeed. Shout out to my grandfather, CB radio enthusiast, really kind of influenced my style a lot. Shout out to my father, a trucker, who influenced the other half of my style a lot. Cause this is fucking awesome. Shout out to the 90s and shock radio jocks. I don't do the shock stuff, but I love that style, yo. Getting that pop, getting that verve, getting that charisma, getting that drippy, smooth, buttery voice here for you. We've got All of Me by Moha. What are you guys doing? What are you doing, my friends? What are they doing? They're sort of bundling up here in the upper city. We're in a Mad Dog. Now the Mad Dog's got some pretty great hitboxes. But once again, as we've kind of been doing a little bit tonight, we're driving a bit of a paper bag. Clan mechs are great. They shoot things so good. However, their armor quality is significantly lower than that of an Inner Sphere mech. They are good, they are powerful, but they are, as a general rule, soft. So when you're doing your calculations about which mech you might want to drive, think about that. Clan mechs go pop. Much easier. Oh. Patience. Cheer glue! Raining! Come on! Rain! Yeah, we hit him that time. Where is he? Oh, there we go! Making bad life choices. Like me in my teenage years. Oh, that's another bad life choice. Alright, okay. I'm backing up. It's cool. I get it. Leave your friend alone. Alright. I'll just hit them from over here. Oh, they're trying to pull a side swing. I can see clearly now. The missiles are in the air. Oh, we could be in real trouble here. This is a good solid swing. I need 900 meters. Here we go, raining down on that Viper. Hard to miss a mother chucker in the sky. Come on. Give me that bones. Go. We could be in some real trouble here. We just lost somebody. Let's throw up a UAV and see what's going on behind me. We're gonna slide on up. Cancel that one. Something that I did. Oh, you cheesy bastard. Something I said made my digital assistant think I was talking to it. And it's like, hey, what can I do to help? And like right now, nothing. You will, however, for those of you, new to the show, I do it all myself. So I do some of the calculations and stuff that I'll do like in real time. I'll just get, the robot's help. Because out here at 1 o'clock in the morning, y'all my people, because everyone else is sleeping. Including my wife, my dog, everybody. Oh no! Come on! Oh, that's the thing with the Mad Dog. We still managed to pull down 300 damage. My team is sadly disorganized, which is not helpful. Like we've had this discussion before. You're always trying to like read your team's body language, and they didn't really have any. We kind of just got surrounded and ended. If you get surrounded, it can be really easy to sort of spin and twist and like you don't really know what to do because they're kind of everywhere. You want to pick one and push on them. Pop the bubble, baby. Pop the bubble. Don't let the bubble pop you. Don't let that bubble come down and pop you. Let's go a little bit faster, a little bit more paper baggy, but with a little bit more pop-pops. That is 10 more minutes by Chenda. And those are some epic bass drops, eh? I always forget to do that. I like click it and then I look away. You're gonna have to improve! I know! Really? Well, to be fair, we are hopping in and out of the queue pretty quickly here tonight because I'm trying to keep things moving, trying to keep things flowing, and there is only so many servers. But still, come on, PGI. I demand unreasonable things. Don't forget to pull out that wallet, wave it at a screen, and scream the word Patreon, because it's pretty funny. Confuse the boomers. Just make them question everything they think they know about technology. That is Down by WCX. Just grabbing some singles here. Let's go for the Big Papa Boom Boom. Oh, that was filthy crunchy. Boom, 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 boom. Switch. Oh, look, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. We're just gonna let it drift down. Drift down. Boom. Is there anything better than getting a full-size Tetris? Yes! The match going off and getting us a drop. Oh, but we can see the balloons now. How cool is that? At least I keep the entertainment on the sides pretty fresh. Or at least I try, you know. I get bored too, eh? Slide that right in there. Oh, look at that fit. Boom! Like the universe knew exactly what we needed. You know how much easier my life would be if I knew how to, like, hack? Oh, come on, get us that second Tetris. Boom! Double Tetris. Oh no, we're moving a little faster now. Picking up the pace. Getting up the taste. We're going to take this double. Oh, as our DPI gets out of control. Hell yeah, I play Tetris with the mouse. Why? Because it's funny! And it adds an extra level of, like, challenge. Oh, here we go. Getting that yo on you, bro. Let's see if we can get that Candy Network. 34%, we might be going out to the Emerald Vale. That's not too bad. We can live with this.
They call me heartbreaker. I don't wanna deceive you.
That is Break Your Heart by Tim Gordon.
I'm not easy.
Ooh. Boom. Alright, getting that party flow going. That is groovy. We've got Basin, Garrosh, Vanzer, Yusha, Shen, Atomahawk, Beaker, 2208, Block Pirat, Kolbashen, Rusty Hammer, and Kelquin. Fee Waver up there on the other side. The Boots. I'm not here. Well, I sure hope you are, because you're about to be in combat. Once again, that is Break Your Heart by Tim Gordon. And yes, I know you can read, but I like announcing. I'm very self-aware of my streaming, and I can't help it. Here we go! That is Lift Off by Audible. Now this is this mech, let's talk about it for a minute. Songbird, because we need to hold back a little bit anyway. Songbird does her best work once things have sort of established themselves. Songbird is an Arctic wolf with ECM, jump jets, LRMs, and a couple of lasers for that extra little sprinkle of entertainment. Now you see the way my team's going, I'm not going to get a whole lot of support up here, so I'm going to rethink this decision. But I'm going to tell you, if you leaving this area untouched like that can result in someone sneaking up behind you. So let's hope they don't. But if they did, I didn't have the weaponry to fight them off anyway. So that's an important thing to know. Like if you are a mech, I'm in a support mech. So in a one-on-one fight, I'm at a disadvantage. So I want to try and keep myself in a position where I'm with the rest of the team. Here we go, they are coming up behind, but they came from the other way, which is weird. But I have to try and get our buddy out of that. Come on! Come on! Come on, where are they? You guys keep pulling out, pulling out. As always, ladies and gentlemen, and interdimensional beings across space and time, do not use a hot mic. Use push to talk. They don't get to hear all this patter. They didn't consent to it. You chose it. Me patter is perfect. No, it's not, but it's getting there. That's another AMS Corsair. That's okay. Because it looks like he's in a bit of trouble. But you know what? These light mechs are obviously way out of range. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come on back around and support my butt. Because my butt is wide open and looks to be in trouble. That locust is moving. Where's that? They are all over the place. That flea's crazy. But we're in a lot of trouble. Y'all, it'd be real helpful if you pick a target and let's just focus it down. Alright. So we're looking for targets that are 150 meters away from that Corsair. Or we're looking for that Corsair. And dropping an artillery strike right on top of them and flying the hell out of there. He's paired up with a stealth Hellbringer. That's a smart call. Like, I have to be real, that is a very intelligent move. I just lost an arm. My team is just sort of sitting back, letting him... Orion! Would have been really awesome if you, like, came up there and gave me a hand. You just kind of watch me die. Rolling out with 40 damage, but keep it in good spirits, because you know what? Somebody's got to get a good kill. Like, for legitimately, someone is going to be looking on the sheet at the end for an Arctic Wolf that died very early in the match with very low damage, and they're going to see it, and it's going to make them feel really good. So, like, that makes me feel good. That's a concept called compersion. Feeling good because someone else is feeling good. Something I think we could all use a little bit more of. Just a sprinkle of social commentary there for ya. As I said before, we are playing with missiles tonight because it's Monday and it rhymes and it's alliteration or whatever you want to call it. So let's take a worm whacker because, I don't know, why not? It's an extra challenge and I enjoy that. Getting a match right away. Let's hope for those polar highlands. And honestly, I do love missiles because it's a challenge to use them. It's a little tricky. It's not just point and click. Oh, that is Favela by Martin Jordan. And that bass line fucking slaps, yo. Boom. Boom. Alright. Yeah. Eat it. That's a good song. I like that. Let's put that one in my personal collection. Because I love a good bass beat. We've got WDNMDA Alexei Krutniov. Now you died too. Thorn Razel. I bet you that's supposed to be Razil, but they spelled it Razel. Fan BJ, Shorty 1477, Nico Freak, Ratfink, LaDouche, Ralph the Mexican, and Princess VR. I've heard this game looks epic in VR, but it's not actually VR programmed, so you have to play it on like a screen in your VR, which still sounds epic. I would still do this. Like, stream from inside the metaverse while I play in another game on the... That'd be freaking cool, I'll tell you what. Alright, let's get that chicken. Come on. Heat vision, regular vision, heat vision, regular vision, night vision. Whoa, whoa. LaDouche has got something to say. Can't really hear him. Sorry, buddy. I'm like, oh, I was like, this second time someone said something and I was like, hey, I'm streaming. You know, can you not say those particular words that are highly offensive? And they responded with like this expletive-laden rant of like going out of their way to like be terrible. So now, yeah, they're talking about a piranha. We're talking about being a bushwhacker with lerms, which is kind of fun. We gotta watch our positioning, as usual. We do have a nice big large pulse laser for those moments where someone needs to just go away. This map is weird too, because it's so big, and you think you're on the battle, and you're not. And there's so many places to sort of move around and get around things. Like, we're still a good probably 500 meters from where a lot of the fighting's going to take place. But we're going to slow down, because that's what smart people do. We're not always smart, but every once in a while we manage to cobble together a cohesion thought, Even a broken clock is right twice a day. Oh, getting pokey. Little Inky getting pokey. Inky, Binky, Winky, Linky. Come on. I'm gonna be home for Christmas. Come on. Come here. It's turning back this way, I think. But that's just one incubus. Where are the rest of them? We don't want to get squirreled again. Oh, he's waiting on me. If you put LRM5s on a bushwhacker, you can fit a pretty dumb amount of them. Let me tell you what. I will always think of the day someone called me an LRM5 main as an insult, and I was like, that's not really an insult. Those are great, great weapons. That is Waiting on You by Ajax. Gotta love a nice simplistic song. Come on, give me a shot. See, we're still a bit far out because this map is really deceptive, and you kind of lose track of where you are because it all looks the same. But oh no, we've got some chicken coming up on the side here. Uh-oh. I don't have anything to fight this guy and my teammates. I really need help in India 9, please. This is why you keep butt armor. I see one of my light mechs is on him. Let's hope that he gets that hint. Come on. Trusting pays off. Shooting this bushwhacker in the face. Ah! Ow! 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 Woo! But escaping. Shooting at this little flea garble snout. It is a light mech party the last few days, and like we were talking about last night, that's really kind of part of, comp is going on right now. So a lot of people are kind of bringing out, their direct fire. They're kind of practicing a lot of things. Come on, shoot him! I need to get out of here. Come on, boo boo, let's go! What are you doing there, Hunchback? Okay, bro, come on. You're a supernova. I'm a broken bushwhacker. Gotta pull back here. Things are looking pretty sketchy. Let's see if we can get some points on this mech gangster. Boom, 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 boom! Well, at least he died. Huntsman! Heavy Herbert! Oh, ow, ow, ow! I said, no touchies! Yeah, probably. I think we all need a little bit of assistance. But we're starting to... Uh-oh. They punched a big hole in the middle. We gotta try and pull back around. Come on. Oh, there we go. Missiles go whoosh. Yo, focus that Timberwolf stuff. Nope. That Hunchback is also soft. Let's see if we can get him. Oh no! And that is a 110, as you have seen all night for the last several days. Every single match is it's one smash to the other. We've got a TC here and a Commando 2D, so we're gonna wish them all a good game because like they've won it before. And you just gotta be okay with it. It's a video game. You know, you're not gonna win them all. The ones we have been winning, we've been absolutely smushing it though. But we're falling to the brawl. So maybe. See, but you and I both know. Listen to me, my fellow cephalopod. You and I both know the minute I swap to, say, this one. This SRM6 build. Which is absolutely wonderful. We're going to get a big long map. And no one's going to want to brawl. So let's do it! It's Missile Monday. That means all the missiles. Not just LRMs. Let's get some SRMs in there. On a really fast piece of poop. Drink some coffee. It is currently 1:35 in the AM, all the way up here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We're about halfway through the show. You know, go till about 3. You go have some breakfast. Go start your day in an absolute amazing state. PGI match, like it's trying to find that Murphy's Law match we were talking about. We'll give it that minute to do so. And I guess we'll play Tetris. oh, not a Tetris, just a triple though. Getting that speed boost going up there. Doing my best to make Tetris sound interesting. Which, like, it is. If you, like, read the history on Tetris, like, woo! I was there. So, like, it's like a lived experience for me, but, like, it's intense. That is Faded Memories by Matist. Oh, no. Fine. Be that way. Chicken butt. Buttered and bacon. We could be in some real trouble here. Gonna have to do it. Figures. Super figures. Oh. Ditch the Tetris. Let's see if we can get in that ice map. Frozen City Conquest. Come on! We're going to HPG. And I'm going to tell you something. It actually lined up. Because that's not a bad map for us. We got this short range missile mech. We got a map. I love how the pictures... Let me tell you something. The pictures you see in the HPG manifold thing that come up... for those of you who've been in the game less than 3 years, some of those shots are from the old HPG, and let me tell you, what a nightmare that was. There was no basement, it was just that ring, and a platform with a lid, and you would push up to the platform, and the ring would take you apart, or you'd push up to the ring, and the platform would shoot out and take you apart. We've got Tactical Jury, Green Spartan, Killer Rambo, Soldier 76, Marksman, Griffin, Typhoon, Chinijo, Koshmar, Booty Warrior, Cypher, 666. Baby Shark 222 has returned. Hopefully they're not gonna pop off themselves again. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. That is Fire in My Heart by Dave Defender. We're out there in the European servers, making sure all of our Austrian friends and, What else is over there? Austria, Germany, Switzerland. All those places, they deserve good matches too. So set your thing to all zone. Don't just search in your own zone.
We control our destiny. Sometimes we act like enemies when we let our
Here we go! Ah! How much heat does this generate? 50%. We're gonna change fireworks. That's an awful lot. I'm not assault, but I will still assault you. All right there, Apex Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse. It's pronounced Beetlejuice. It's pronounced whatever way I want it. I'm the announcer. You're just the stoner. Laugh at yourself, yo. It's the only way. Oh, and they're up on that ring. Booty Warrior coming in to give us some pressure. Are they all up there? No. That's a Gauss Rifle hit right in the leg. Good shot by whoever the hell that was. We don't have ECM or anything, so we've really got to wait. Yep. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to tell you something. This is what I'm going to worry about. I'm worried they're pushing up to basement. Good. One of my teammates is going down there. Come on, Catapult. Only one way to find out. We do have an assault down there. Oh! Yeah. Oh, and a heavy over there. KMDD. Nice. Uh-oh. Time to go. We got an assault force in the basement. Always inform your teammates of what's going on. They can't respond if they don't know. Do. I am sorry, my friend, but my voice comms are one way. Unfortunately, not by choice. I bet he's regretting his life choices now. Come on, little buddy, let's go get him, dragon. Oh yeah, get some. Woo-hoo! Don't squirrel, but always chase. And there's like a weird little line in between those two, but gotta try and dance it. Gots to try and dance that line. Oh, he made a second poor tactical choice. I feel bad for him. Oh, so did we. Oh no. Do I have any friends down here? Nope, just enemies. But maybe. Sneaky peeky. Run! 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 You ever feel like a kid playing Nicky Nine-Door? That's what it feels like. That was a friendly, thankfully. See if we can drop some. Boom, 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 boom! Oh, critical damage. Let's get some artillery down. Pull out. We got a light mech coming in the back being ridiculous. What are you doing, Irby Burby? Apex Beetlejuice.
It's Beetlejuice.
I don't care. Oh, I forgot which one I wanted to shoot at. Don't smoke and drive, kids, unless it's virtual, and then it's just kind of funny. Oh, it's you again. Yes! Component destroyed. Save your kill. I love that word. Save your kill. We are still kind of getting our butts kicked, but we are doing our part. Come on, boo-boo. Woo! That was close. That even hurt a little bit. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
I'm in danger.
Oh no! I'm out of missiles. I didn't even notice. Used our artillery strike. Got a couple of lasers. Oh no! Shoot that annihilator in the face. Done. I think we all saw that coming. Still pulls out 382 damage. They're gonna hunt down the last one now. Sorry, buddy. Shadowhawk, great death. Hero Mecha, great quality. But unfortunately, against like 10 other mechs. Good on him, though. Coming up, we got I Miss You, the Exiver remix by Ferezzi. 382 damage, 2 KMDDs. Did not manage to cinch those final killing blows, but those people died because of us. Yes! Flanking, lance in formation, stay with your team. I should work on that. Look at these numbers sometimes and be like, hey, I wasn't in my formation as much as I should have been. Is that something that I did? Like, help your team by growing as a pilot. Smoke him if you got him. Coming up on 1:45 a.m. Gotta love it. Nothing better than a cup of coffee in the middle of the night. I tell you what. All right, what should we drive this time? We're fuck it. We're gonna take out that SRM back again, because, like, really, that was one of our better matches tonight. Maybe that's the universe trying to tell us something. That is the atmosphere that's going on right now, and you do need to kind of play to the atmosphere. You can't expect the game to play to you. You have to play to the game, and that can be kind of a tricky wiggle to get to. Oh, looks like we got some new people coming out. That's awesome. So I'm in obviously, I'm in a Discord group with other streamers. And looks like we got somebody new joining the party, and that's awesome. Like, I look at all of this as a form of digital art, right? So to see other artists coming up and, like, you know, making their stab, I love that. That makes my day. So does Tetris. But fast queue times make my day the most. Come on, PGI. You know I want it. You know you want to give it to me. Let's get the Bobo on this. Whoa, whoa. That is Swalia by Julius Dreisig. Oh. Bam! Probably shouldn't have done that, but hey, the party keeps rolling. Bam! Slam! Boom! That's right, you've tuned in to a just really long, manic episode that I have every night for my own and your entertainment. Because it's awesome. Oh! Here we go! Pull that Tetris clear out of the way. Popping that weird little red box that shows up sometimes. Let's see if we can get River City. Although, Vitric Station, Solaris City.
This time, we're prepared for the Solaris City.
My life is amazing, y'all. Really is. And I gotta tell you, that bass line is delicious. Coming up next week, make sure to tune in as I bring the latest innovation to the stream. A motherfucking camera. You'll actually get to see my face, or at least, I hope. We've got Bear Claw, Bonk for Jesus making a return, Attack 40, Ahira Dooman, Apex Beetlejuice, Primo, Hannibal 1923, wow, you are old. Red, Right, Fire Nova, La Douche makes a return, Walrus, the Inflexible. I always thought of walruses as being pretty flexible. Well, unfortunately for you, they're not. C19 there with the head smash. Head smash. Showing your age, talking about a head smash. Do people still do that? That was like a whole thing. Here we go. Headed for the Peace Stain. Going on the way out. Bear Claw has acquired company command. He wants us to swing all the way out there. Come on there, Apex. Don't be like that. I'm gonna get my toe in the circle and I'll meet you guys over there. I'm new. Oh. Alrighty then. But as we've said before, if everyone does the same thing, if everyone follows, even a bad plan, if everyone follows it, right, you win. It's when people, like, even a bad plan, you can win it if everyone just does it. You're from JGX. Y'all remember, don't get stuck fighting over there when you gotta keep this circle. Alright, looks like our opponents are over there in Delta 4. We're gonna pull a pretty risky move. Yep, see, they're all in here. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, they're here in Delta 5. Ow, ow, ow. With a little mini learn boat, which I respect. You saw us drive one the other night. Here we go. We're gonna try and help our teammates out here. See if we can get away. That one's down. Pulling a wide swing. Run! Run! I am a hit and run machine. I need a little help with beans. I think I might have just hit my teammate there. I think they're chasing me. But hopefully I led them into a bad situation. Alright, here we go, here we go! Guy, don't stop. No stoppies. No stoppies! They are all way out of range. Come on, buddy, get out of there. As I miss every shot. Whoa! We're gonna do this. Artillery strike right there. Now, artillery strikes have rules. Artillery strikes come from the sky. So if you are underneath someone and you drop an artillery strike, it will hit them. If they're like up on top of something, oh yeah. Take that, you ugly bastard! Thought you were gonna get me, didn't ya? You got nothing. We're gonna have to be careful. All of our remaining armor is in our face though. But we don't want to run too far away from the team. It's a big part of staying alive is just making sure they have something bigger to shoot at. Up, whoops. Move, buddy. Move, buddy. There we go. Piranha's down. Here we go. Coming up. Ow, ow. Why? I never even shot you yet. Uh-oh. He's getting ready to though. Oh, killing blow component destroyed. This is a pretty awesome mech actually. Oh, me and Irby out there mopping the floor. Come on, Irby, let's go. Where's the last ones? There's two there. I'll bet you the other two are over here. Come on. That is coming down by Aleko. And let me tell you, my friends, we are not coming down. It is only 2 o'clock in the morning. This party is rolling for at least another hour. Whoa, Brad, quick draw. Buddy, don't jump in front of my missiles though. He's trying to get that kill, I don't blame him though. Bam! Component destroyed, save your kill. Kill assist. I love it. Alright, here we... Oh, that's 12-1. See what I mean? All night tonight. You roll or you get rolled. Thanks for the voice coordination. Crucial. No what? Oh, probably not a good game. Not a good game for you, my friend, and I can appreciate that. But we've had some pretty nasty blowouts tonight. So, you know, I think it's fair. You don't think it's fair, but I do. We've got To Me by Mr. Mess. Bam! And it's got a stellar baseline. We're just gonna keep rolling this SRM pot of anger, cause it's a good time. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, baby. Alright. Yeah. Playing a little Tetris, keep the time going. Uh-oh. That's what you get when you play 2 games at once, which is just part of the fun. Oh, we might be boned here. Boom! Boom! Just give me that long one, please! Oh, it's not gonna do me any good, though. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh, we fucked it now. Oh, yeah. You know what the best part about Tetris is? You can just click the start over button. Coming down. Boom. Oh, coming down. Can I nail that T-slide? Yes! I can. Because I'm not a complete rookie. Ooh. Boop. Bam! Getting that chicken. Laying out that cheese. PGI, yo, I know, it's late, but there's a lot of other people playing, come on. I'm gonna be real with you. As we've discussed on other nights, one of the reasons that you do run into long queue times is PGI only has so many servers. So quite frequently, one of the things you're running into isn't that the queues are empty, except they're full. And that is complicated by Ragunde, and I'm pretty sure it's going to set off the muty thingy. So we're just going to pop it off there. Over to Little Things by Lorix. Here we go, here we go! Finally. Jeez. Bam! Let's see if we can get that Alpine Peaks. We'll probably end up a canyon. Oh, but we're going to get it. Conquest, maybe? No, we're going to skirmish mode. That's okay. Bam! All right. Bum 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 bum. Boo 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 boo. Oh, that's good. Usually swap out playlists once a week. So we'll have this one and another one I've picked out for the rest of the week. Hey, Dictator Kodo makes the sync drop. We got Grumpy Big Bear in there, Chaos Corvid, Chair Glue, Azza69, Valine, Mar X-Men, Fan BJ, Grumpy Big Jer, Princess VR, General D51, and Squeeze 30963. Ooh, we got some pie on the other side, some The Ferret Powered Mecha's Return. Oh, this SLAI. I don't know if this is a reference to it or not, but there was a very old mech-based PlayStation 2 game called SLAI, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was an MMO simulator. So there was NPCs everywhere, but they were all MMOs. So you could pick fights with them, and it was weird, but it was awesome. The combat was intense. It was wonderful. I might even still have a copy around here somewhere. It's been delisted for years from now. Gone the way of Chrome Hounds, Hawken, a lot of other good mech combat games. But hey, we got Armored Core 6 coming up soon. That's gonna be fun. I know they say it's single player, but we'll see multiplayer. There they are. Hello, nurse. I got a conga line coming down Kilo line. Now we are a short range mech, so we don't really want to be spotted all the way up here, because there ain't exactly, as my mother would say, there ain't fuck all you can do about it from up there. Take a little smack on the legs coming down. There's my weight coming in. Getting ready for the smunch. As an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Here they come. Gotta be patient. Dude, don't go out there. Don't go out there. No! Okay, out there's safe. Oh, 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 oh. We're gonna go fight him. We're a little far from support here, buddy. Where's those missiles coming from? They are inner sphere missiles. That's an important distinction. Always remember, inner sphere missiles lose functionality at 200 meters. Clan missiles do not. Yep. I want you to feel safe about pushing around.
UAV down.
Always remember your ranges. I need 270 meters. He's got a little friend.
And yet another one off.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right. You make a bad tactical choice and come out here and chase me. Why don't you? And running. Get your damage in and go. I should have been shooting legs. It is always leg day, but I wasn't. Because sometimes I just don't. That is another SRM mech. Baba boosh! Baba boof! Oh, this is sick! Shooting in between my buddies. I lost a few weapons. That's okay, it happens. Never stop fighting. Kill assist. Someone please kill that guy. Oh, we've lost some heat sinks. Better pop that cool shot. Woohoo! This is sick. I love it. But we need to pull back. Because I'm going to die. That guy is shooting at me. He shouldn't be. But he's trying. We just got a KMDD. Gotta love that. Kinda wish this guy would die. He's actually got a really soft leg. Pay attention to your numbers like that. Component destroyed. Save your kill. Every day is leg day, baby. Every day is leg day. Ow. I am down to ass armor, but that is okay, because we are taking it. The enemy is chipping away. That is a rack whacker. I'm going to tell you what. The rack whacker. It is legendary for a frickin' reason. It's an awesome piece of equipment. It gives you a wicked level of convergence. If you're thinking about it, do it. Oh, let's smoke this guy a little bit. Nice little 25 damage. Boom! Boom! He's so close to dead though. Oh no! Blasted! But pulls down 472 damage. You know what that is? That's a bong hit and a can of Red Bull. We're actually seeing a pretty tight fight here at 7-5. Actually worth it to stick around for a minute and see how they do. Come on, Princess VR, you got this. Also to have a bong hit, because, hey, good for the soul. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 by Ray Mag. If that is correct, I always thought Quattro in Spanish was spelled with a Q. As we are finding out tonight, it is spelled C-U-A-T-R-O, according to this person. I will look into that and find out if that's the correct spelling. Because if I always just assumed I'd never seen it. I have to check that out. We got 10-6 on the board. The catapult gets taken out, but Foot lays out a lot of damage first. What's this Arctic Wolf? Squeeze, get in there. What are you doing? Not sure. Oh, Dictator's overheated. Oh, but look at that Shadow Cat getting in there. Oh, boom! Good shot! Ha ha ha! That was clean. That was excellent. Getting ourselves 2 KMDDs. Spotting assist, save your kill. Again, we gotta watch that. I'm not sticking with my team enough, and I should do that. Hey, don't forget to stop by tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Trackmania Tuesday. Oh, it's gonna be so silly. It's such a good time. We're going to be racing. We're going to be Jason. We're going to be flacing. We're going to be all over the pacing. Let's see if we can get squishy little River City. Fun fact, there are so many cities in the world named the River City, or their names are a derivative of like the indigenous word for river. Because rivers form such an integral part of our transportation system as an early civilization that you can't even say the River City and like have anyone hope to understand what you're talking about. And people do it, and like the first time I did it, because I grew up in Winnipeg, and that's what Winnipeg that's what it's known for. It's like, or so we thought, was there's 3 rivers that meet in the middle of Winnipeg called the Forks. And we always thought, oh, it's the river. Everyone knows it because of these rivers. I'm like, no. There's like every city is named River City for something. We've got Von Castle, Ramundi, Mindraver, Baby Shark, Doo, Terror Deep, Omega Force, Synapses, Sleepwalker, Hyperlinks, Ratfink, Heterosexual, and Proud of It. Good for you. Good to be proud of things. I don't know why you'd be proud of the things you stick your penis in or have put in you, but hey, good on ya. I respect your choices, but you don't need to rub them in my face. Oh my god, I'm still saying that. I respect your choices, but do they need to be rubbed in my face? For the record, just to make sure these things get said, trans women are women, trans men are men, gay people are valid. I don't know how this is even a question. Human rights go to everyone, and Black Lives Matter. Cause that shit's important, yo. For real. Not sure what my team's doing here. What was that? What are you doing there? Boom! Hyperlinks, can we be friends? You're awesome. In 23, you are heterosexual and insecure about it, and we are making fun of you on stream a little bit. I don't mean to be mean, but like, I don't know. It's a weird flex. Like, I don't get it. Why would you do that? Here we go. Terror Deep in that Raven. Not moving too particularly fast. Let's hope that's because that Raven is the Raven of Death, with all the weapons and destructive power of that which can be killed against... Shit, I lost it. I had something for this, I swear. What are you seeing, buddy? What do you see? I don't see shit. It's like when my dog's flexing on something. Whoa! It is like when my dog's flexing on something. It's exactly like when my dog is flexing. It's me! That is Taz Reaper. And Taz Reaper's starting to run out of armor a little bit. Let's get that override. You're going down, Reaper. Sorry, buddy. How much armor do you have on your bum? Jeebies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got distracted and just lost an arm, but I got a KMDD on that muck. Come on. Come on, muckabuck. Muckabuckin'. Ruckin', tuckin'. Fluckin'. Whoa. That hurt. That hurt. We're a little overextended. We're a little over. Come on, come on. Come on. Let's go. There we go, there we go, there we go. That is the thing. When you are in a light mech, like a puncher like this, and you start getting focused out, they start noticing you exist. Get out. Hide for a minute. No more than a minute or two, but hide for a minute. That is Crusader 6T. That is a nasty piece of work. Let's see if we can... Move, Marauder, move! Yes! Down he goes. Here we go. I don't have a lot of armor left, so we're going to need to be very, very careful. We're hunting rabbits. That summoner, we're going to need him to move in a little bit. Oh, snap. No, there's still that Vulcan and Snoodles over here. Come on. Oh, there's a light mech over there. Whoa! Miss me! Now you have to kiss me. Nee, boo-boos. Hot ham and cheese sandwich. Out there causing some trouble. That's that Vulcan. Which, I gotta be real, like, a Vulcan is not an expensive mech, but is an extremely effective, like, they are fast, they have weird hitboxes, they can be really hard to shoot, they are extremely well armored for their size, and you can carry a good amount of weapons. Like, I'm running at 130, and he is barely pulling ahead. Or I'm barely catching up, I should say. Come on, just die! I'd be better if I was focusing my fire, but I'm not. KMDD, component destroyed! Come on. Oh no, I ran out of missiles. Bam! He goes down. I may not have missiles, but I have heart and spite. And these two things can get you a long way. Almost as far as the sponsors of our video. Absolutely no one. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. No. Ba-boom. Even when you run out of weapons, you run out of ammo, you still have armor. You still have the ability to pin someone in place and ruin their day. Chase like a cat fox. It's funny. He's not even shooting back. Ow! There you go, cat fox. Come on, shoot back. Shoot back. I have no weapons. Baby Shark kills themselves again. That's been a bit of a problem for you tonight, Baby Shark. Here we go. He doesn't realize I still have armor on my bumhole. Because you should do that. Let me tell you what. Nice. Nice. Keep moving, keep moving. Blam! Blam! Shoot that left here. You may only have 2 lasers, but if you sprinkle that stuff out, you can do work. Hit and move. 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 Oh, there goes a part coming down on this little booger. Come on. No. I said no. Oh, that Kid Fox finally scores the kill. 672 damage. That's the kind of stuff we're looking for. Oh yeah, look at him go. Look at our team do the do and get that poo. Bombastic, sarcastic, and iconoclastic, breaking out of that restrictive area that we were in before. We weren't doing so well. Now here we go. Sometimes you just gotta swap. Of course I said that. And now the next drop. Watch. Good kill! Too bad it was a weird person. pulling down that most sacred of currencies, the updoot. Gonna head over here to Team Stats for that sharp, snappy line hyperlinks there managed to drop. Can't I? Oh, I thought I could. I can! Haha! Friend invite sent! Because I like spicy people. Let me tell you what. The spicy ones. Us spicy late night people, you are my people. You are my family. There is nothing more important to me than you. Let's give it another go. Come on. I'm gonna just like preemptively pull this up because you're being a bit slow tonight, you cheeky booger. Cheeky boogers. Going for that Tetris. Going for that high score. Let's be real, the high score was set by some dude in 1987. No one has ever beaten it. Until that robot did. They had an AI play Tetris, like old school Tetris, and it was pretty cool. Like, because obviously it could play it better than any human could, because it can just process faster. But like, it was really cool seeing like what the game starts to do when it hits like the super high intense levels. Bonkers, let me tell you what. Oh, let's put that one there. We're gonna gamble. Gambling, rambling, trying to get that Tetris. If the PGI is gonna take their sweet time, we may as well try and go for big scores on other things. My life is great. Like, isn't it? I get to spend time with you in the middle of the night, my favorite people, my favorite time of day, doing my favorite things. Tetris and robots? There is nothing sweeter in life than spending time with your friends and playing a game. I don't know, you may not think of us as friends, but I do. Oh, we're gonna get 2 entire Tetrises in the time it takes us to find a match. Boom! I love the way this one like shifts. It's so cool. That is Need You by Lost Sky. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, let's swap those. There we go. I still remember, and I've talked about this before, but I do remember when like the hold button was introduced into the Tetris space, and like, hold, oh my god. Oh, here we go. Let's get this block in place. Swap, pop, in the rop, get in your top, hobba lobba dop dops. We're driving that little fast pokey poke. Let's see if we can get back out to Solaris City. Domination if we're lucky. Hitting up that peace day and getting all our enemies into one place. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all out there, make sure you drink something, alright? Get some liquid in it. It's good for the soul. Like Red Bull, who are not sponsoring this show, because I just like Red Bull. And like, it's such a thing on YouTube now, hey? Like, I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers, and I guess they got sponsored by like some website I'm not gonna plug here. And like, now the big thing is like do it in the middle of the video, and it's really weird. We've got Shorty 1477, B Lancer B, Defiant Fury, Merc 015837, Squeeze 30963 makes a return, Ujest 81, Hagen leaving, Thalassian, Sheathat 007, Dire Whale watching, and Stickdoll coming in. Asinine Mortal still playing tonight, which is good to see. Like, it's nice to see a cadet that's like still, like, we saw them hours ago, they are still playing, and that makes my day. If you're like watching and you're like thinking about it, you're like, what does this mean? So this little C means they're a cadet. So they have only played less than 25 public matches. Until you play 25 public matches, you get this little C, and after that it switches to this. And then if you get a badge, you can, equip a badge. But you get this little C, and you're not allowed to talk in voice chat. You can hear, but you can't talk. Because one of the things, that is extremely important is the ability to listen. And you get massive cash bonuses for your first 25 matches. Like, huge. You make so much money that you can buy any mech you want. If they're mediums or heavies, you can even get 2. You can buy any mech you want. You can equip it. You fully kit it out. It's fantastic. So if you're wondering about that cadet bonus, yes, it is kind of a mark, a little shameful. But at the same time, they're also, it's indicating to the rest of us that this person's learning, and we need to help them out as best we can. In theory. Here we go, heading for that big old urine stain in the middle. That is Dystopia by Low Distance. Dystopia! Real. A little bit fitting for the days we live in right now. But hey, can only get better from here, right? A little spider there keeping watch. We got a little wolf pack going on here. Just got kicked in the leg. Pretty sure the other side provides the authorization. Authorization for what? Well, let me tell you something. We are most certainly styled after a pirate radio station. There is no authorization. There is no nothing but me. Oh, guys, don't get stuck fighting over there. Don't get stuck fighting over there. Oh, I'm going to have to go help you now. Okay. Push past the 2 lights. We're coming back to help you, but we're going to need your help at the circle. I really need you guys at the circle right now. Come on and destroy. There we go. They've got a Black Knight moving in. They've taken advantage of the opportunity. Can I climb this? No. Because I have no jump jets. How did I get hot? Oh no, I got shot from behind. That's right, there was 2. I really need the assault lances to stop squirreling after a light. We've got huge weight here at the circle. Not quite sure what they're saying, but it doesn't sound very happy. I'm gonna tell you, that's kind of why we keep that muted. Push! Oops! Bop! Let's get him! Trying to rotate. He's trying to stay alive, which is a smart call. But my little buddy there got him. Come on, Kid Fox. We're gonna have to hold the line here. Where'd he go? Right in the balls. Eat it. Psychological damage. All right, time to go. Time to move. Oh no, I'm stuck. Go. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. If you keep right tight to this wall, you can avoid a lot of missile fire and be pretty hard to shoot. It's a wiggly little secret, and it doesn't work if they're up there on the saddle, let me tell you what. But if they're down here, you can be okay. Alright, this Warhammer's going to come up and push in. We got some beef, we got some bacon, we got some cheese, and I'm going to bring just a skosh of salt. right in this guy's keister. Ah! That was not... He's not paying attention. He should be. You again. Component destroyed. Let's get that cool shot tag. Oh no. Probably shouldn't have walked in front of that guy, but hey, shit happens. Yeah, we got him. Hey, one of my teammates went and got that guy. Here we go. Can I climb this hill? Maybe. That is Rinse and Repeat by Kino. They are not in the circle. They should have been in the circle. I love the way Mechwarrior makes 140 kph seem sedate. Just like cruising along, 140 kph, nothing. Great attack systems, great game. I know they're not going to be too happy, but we had a good game. 416 damage, gets that killing blow, 5 kill assists, 2 components blasted the hell off, flanking like a monster. Not entirely keeping with my lance, but it happens. I've been struggling with that tonight. That's valid. It is currently 2:30 in the morning, coming at you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where the temperature is a balmy 3 degrees Celsius. Which is kind of weird. You know, we're supposed to be getting pretty chilly pretty here soon. My friends over there in Quebec and Ontario are kind of freezing their keisters off right now. Stay warm out there, my friends, you know? And as usual, this time of night, they just take their time on the cues. So, we play Tetris! Oh no, it's only a triple. Only a triple, but still, we get to look at them cool balloons for a minute. Come on, PGI, get us a match. Get us a match. Do the do. Get us the poo. Hubba lubba boo boo. Oh. Bam! Oh, look at this. Gonna set ourselves up for this big ass Tetris and then never get a long one. I wasn't serious, you piece of poop computer. Oh, there it is! There it is, coming in on that big Tetris. We're just gonna let it drift down. Drift down. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah! That's the stuff. Oh, right there, yeah? Now that is Dance With Somebody by Blaze U, Toxic Joy, and Nora Rose. And I get a feeling that Twitch might poke on that. So we're going to swap out to Be With You by Joystick and Baden Holland. Oh, I don't want that piece. Why would I want... I don't want that piece either. You cheesy boogers. Alright. The famed T-spin. Can we nail it? Yes. Come on, PGI. I know. Like, actually. I'm gonna be real though. Mechwarrior Online, queue times, even in the middle of the night, are nowhere near as bad as, whatchamacallit, Overwatch 2. Oh, their queues are so brutal. Woo! Nasty. That was dumb. Do I need to swap Max PGI? Come on. Searching. I'll do it. I will swap to an entirely different robot. Come on. You can do it. I know you can. You've done it before. You've been doing it for 2.5 hours. Let's get this show on the road. Come on. Mechwarrior, everybody out there, give us a cheer. grab your credit cards, wave them at the TV, and scream the word Patreon. Look at that! See? This is why I depend on you, my friends, my fellow cephalopods, all those beings across space and time that get to hear the joy and the buttery smoothness that is my voice. That's why I appreciate you. We just collectively push the timer, baby. We're heading out to Caustic Valley on Domination. Let's see who we've got to play with. Come on. Loading. It is a stellar bass line. Am I going to say something about the evolution of music? It has given us some wonderful content. We've got Floofy Kitten, Chair Glue, Sleepwalker, Naga Ravenspear, T Shocktail, Skeeter ×2, Money Shot, Victis, Alea Icta Est, I believe that is Latin, Barman, and Sheepfat007. Baby Shark Doot Doot Doo is making another appearance. Tom Catherine from Crit, an excellent unit. I haven't met Tom myself, but I know a number of other units that are in his, or a number of other people that are in his unit, and they're good people, and they wouldn't associate with crap. So, by association, I'm reasonably certain that the player known as Tom Catherine is a good person, because the people I've seen associating with them, I'm pretty sure I can trust. Alright, where we go? Are you ready to rumble? How do I keep up this much energy at 3 o'clock in the morning? Well, coffee, Red Bull, Cheetos, chocolate cake. Legit. I eat like a giant slice of chocolate cake and make a cup of coffee and then eat like a bunch of candy. Like a half a box of Mike and Ike's. Legit. Just like sugar. What's that? Diabetes? Someday, but not today. Like, probably. It's in my family history. But I am at the moment hypoglycemic, so I make a lot of insulin. So I burn off all that extra energy talking to y'all, sharing my time, being my thing. Running, finding the mechs with my face like an idiot. Alright, let's turn. Come on. Come on now.
What the hell?
Oh, I didn't even realize it was domination. Hello, nurse! Gotta get in that circle. Incoming missiles! Better run! Whoa! I'm inside your range. You're buckled. You're nurpled. And that's the problem with LRM mechs. You always want to have a backup weapon. Baby Shark Doo 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 just kind of, oh no, went in there and stopped. We forgot to hit that override button. Come on! Come on! Wiggling your mouse around does nothing, but it does make you a little bit dizzy, which is also fun. That is Inatora by Mazdem. I'm gonna turn up my headset a little bit, that's awesome. Oh, backed up at just the right moment there.
Target spotted.
Looks like they're awfully clustered up, which is both good and bad. You gotta be careful you don't get too tightly clustered, because you can start hitting your teammates and all kinds of shenanigans that aren't great and conducive to victory. Oh, look at this guy. Bam! We're gonna stir up some trouble. Drop a little artillery out there on them, because they're busy. Oh no! Run! Oh, blasted by Green Spartan, but still manages to put out 364 damage, because, like, that's what an SRM mech can do. I was the first one to die, and still killed someone and got 400 damage. Boom! Chickadee boo! On your poo! Keeping it flowing, carrying you through into Tuesday morning. We're still at 2:38 in the morning. We got about 20 minutes left on the show. Let's see if we can get a few more matches in. That is Miss Me by Lunko. And I dig it. I'm just kind of a little bit caught off guard by that, like that bass line, yo. It's juicy. Let's grab some lerms. See if it'll let us jump back into them. Come on, boo boo. Come on. I know you want to. I know we just got out because we died first, but we still did quite well. So just give us another match and off we go. You know, it's fun. Don't make me whip out the Tetris. I'm actually hoping by next week, we'll be able to replace Tetris with fucking Mario Kart. Cause that's my whole gig. This stream is I'm just all about increasing the quality. So right now we got a pretty cool Tetris game. Hopefully by next week or the week after, I'll be able to put up some freaking Mario Kart there, which will be awesome. Come on. Alright, okay. You know what? What do you want? What do you want? You want a light mech? You want a light mech? You want a light mech? I made a promise to drive missiles tonight, so I'll bring a light mech, but it has missiles on it. It's probably one of the most ridiculous builds in history, but it's fun. Really hard to keep the flow of action going when that little spinning circle is just there. Come on! Of course. We are hitting that deep space in the night, that long, dark tea time of the soul. And that can be a little hard, you know? This is also the time of night where you can feel a little down about yourself. Don't. You're fucking awesome. You know why? Because you're here. Because you were just told that you were awesome by the power of language. You now are. And that's an unavoidable consequence. And I am okay with turning you all awesome. It's like shit, y'all. We live in a great time. Sometimes. Whoa, don't do that! Almost! We're just being all chatty boxing. Here we go! Oh, Tetris! Move! There was one day I hit the wrong button and like the Tetris block stayed through the whole match, and when I went back with the VOD there was just this paused Tetris game in the middle of the whole match. I felt so bad. So bad. We're going out to the Canyon Network playing Domination in an LRM Commando. Because it's 2:42 in the morning. Let's get silly with it. Why not? Also, the Commando has a funny spot in my heart. It's weird to drive, and it makes this very unique sound when it moves. It's kind of mind-blowing, but it's cool. We've got Chrysalis, Von Temsky, U94, Sandman 3225, Hardcase, Callstone, McLean, Hi, I'm Fluffy, Hi Fluffy, Sabitsky, Argo 0, Mechwarrior 088061. We're seeing a lot of new units coming about lately, and I love it. I am here for this. Look at this. iBot, never heard of you. Love you for being here. Kickasso. FU by Cambriel Harlequin. I dig it. Like, I love it. We're seeing all these new units coming up, making my day. There's nothing better. More players. More people. We've got Talk to Me by Leo. And run! Oh yeah, it is also a stealth LRM commando with one ER small laser. Pew! One little Scotia pew pew. But we get a relatively good refire rate on 3 LRM5s. And like 1,000 rounds. We get so much ammo. Silly. But it's fun. What are you guys doing? Where are they? What do you see, Cicada? Cicada. Oh, and a little adder over there. You don't see a lot of adders. And there's a reason for that. You know, they got a relatively large hitbox for the amount of armor they carry. But they're cool. Oh! Alright, we're gonna... Whoa. I went to hit the button and like change my... swap to chain fire and like hit throttle. Here we go, here we go. Alright, let my team get in there. Mix it up. As always, the Light Mech's first mission, do not die! Let's see if we can get a... Oh no! That happened. Come on, boo-boo! Oh, that's... What are you doing? Oh, hi! See, sometimes you're just bait, and that's okay too. Because he came out to try and get a shot at me, and missed! Paid for it! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, be careful when you stick your ass out in the sky. Someone may be planning for it. Uh-oh. But I was not planning for that. But thankfully, I brought some misses. My team's a little spread out here, but that's okay. So are they, so maybe we can pull that together. What do you need assistance with? I'll throw up a UAV. We'll see what we can see. I don't see anything, buddy. Oh. You gotta push him, and I'll push him with you. Oh, we're taking a lot of hits on the side there. We're also in an LRM commando, so like, you know, we all knew what was gonna happen here. It's just a question of how long I can stave off the inevitable. Come on, Noodle. We got this, Doodle. Okay. Take 15 damage, you little snot. Oh no, he's got AMS. And it doesn't matter what you think of the person trying to take command. If they say come here. Oh no! You should do it. 41 damage, that's what we get. We did clear like 400 or 500 in the last couple, so the balance must be attained. Go get him, Dervish. I like this Hellbringer build. I have one, right? And I like it. But it's really hot, and if you get caught out, it can really kind of back you into a corner. So we're gonna give this game over to Schrodinger. Win and lose it at the same time, because that means you get to win it no matter what. And that's the best part. Coming up on 2:50 in the morning on that Tuesday morning. You have a good day today when you do stuff, okay? I don't know, whatever kind of bull crap you got to deal with today, I hope you win. Let's go. You know, we were really having a good time with this Arctic Wolf. Some out of you. We've got Baby by Morv. Oh, that's good. If you're just tuning in, take a minute and scroll through the, well, later, obviously, later. Scroll through the VOD for the evening and you'll find some absolutely epic tunes tonight. Because we are featuring a brand new playlist this evening. And let me tell you, it has delivered! Wow! Come on, PGI. Do the thing. Make the game go. Stop searching and fudge. Smoke them if you got them. Because, you know, the kids ain't getting up for a few more hours. You got time. I really hope I finally got that audio mix down, because this is good tunes. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, there we go. Let's go, Solero. Because we do have those all important SRM 6s. And you want to be able to force people into that, you know. Make them come to you. Don't go to them. That is Sorry for Nothing by Dan... Oh, I see an umlaut. Daniel and Kaita. Oh, that's good. Coming out to Solaris City, we got what we were hoping for. We've got Baleen, Cypher 66650, Dictator Kodo makes the sync drop, Placid Snark, Haven's Last Hope, Seiko Skull, Van Castle, Segor Crow, Cymar, Cyborg, and me. Asinine Mortal making their return again. Dong Phalanges. Uncle Wormtail. Let's do a little dance. Maybe not with the giant head though. Do a little dance, make a little love, I'll get down tonight. Oh yeah.
What does it take? I wish I knew. If we try, we could have a breakthrough. I don't wanna change that feeling.
Once again, that is Sorry for Nothing by Daniel and Keita.
Could you tell me what you're sorry for? When you come crawling back for something more.
Bam! Right on! Here we go! Come on! I am but 40 tons of anger and spite. Who's gonna try not to get lost in the building. It's tricky in here. It's easy to get turned around out here on the edges. Coming up, we've got All I Want by Ditone and Raymond. Come on, Irby. Fun fact, the Urban Mech carries more armor per ton than any other mech in the game. Every other mech is just a pale shadow of the epic beauty that is an Urban Mech. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. In the classic place. Now we've seen a few matches where a team was able to sit kind of where we are now and focus fire through this little hole. It can make it very difficult for the enemy team to return fire, but if you're kind of disorganized, it can be really dangerous because you just end up shooting each other a lot. Also, when you're the other team and you figure out that they're here, this Irby knows what's up. Come on, Irby, let's go! Let's get it! I got one. It looks like I got one assault still back at the base. Oh well, we didn't need that one. Oh, that's... Uh-oh. Let's see if we can drop an artillery and GTFO. Come on, boo-boo! Come on, boo-boo! Run! Run! Oh snap, Irby, we are in trouble, my friend. I landed that artillery though. Saw all those hit markers. Come on, Irby, we gotta go. Come on, we got no support. Irby, we gotta pull out of here. Come on, buddy. Like, we don't have any backup. We got to go. All of our... What's going on over there in F4? Alright. See, the odds changed a little bit with a Fafnir in the mix. Oh, misses! Don't grind on the Irby. He may have the most armor per ton, but he still only has 30 tons. Just shoot like a maniac! The best part of, like, even SRMs is no fall off. They do full damage as long as they hit things. Ow! Run! Uh-oh, I lost an arm. I lost one arm. That's okay. He's too far for me to shoot though. Whoa. Oh shit. Good positioning, dude. That's awesome. That's really smart. I don't know how he got a piranha all the way up there, but that's really smart of him. But we really need to pull out of this area. Run. Let's go, bro! I ain't setting foot in that middle again. I'm not that crazy. Wow, we're super split. I'm not a fan of this side, but you gotta support your teammates. I may not be having a good time, but I also have managed to soften a few people up. Go, Irby. Go, Irby. I have no arms. Armless and ready to party. What? Why didn't that hit? Oh, cheesy. Oh, I'm not entirely certain why that shot didn't connect, but yeah, it's okay. Go get them, Tigers. We're gonna leave that in the hands of Schrodinger, because, you know. Better to think about the way my team pulled it out at the very end with 2 mechs in an incredibly expensive animation and cruised forward and crushed the enemy into dust. Alright. Time to take my favorite mech. We haven't driven her all night. You love her. She's great. Keto the Kintaro. bringing in the LRMs, some light PPCs, some 95 kph, and an awful lot of armor. Let's do this! Come on, boo-boo! And go! And do it! Everybody out there, give me your energy, give me your power! Come on, this is our last match of the night. Here we go! Heading out to Hibernal Rift if we're lucky. Domination to get everybody into that one sweet spot that we so love. Oh, we might get the Mining Collective. Mining Collective is okay. It's not entirely easy for... We have missiles. We have long-range missiles. So we're going to need to be a little careful here. But we're going to take it. In case you're wondering, this show is precisely 20 ounces of coffee and 2 Red Bulls long. Oh, my jokes are bad, but they're fun. Come on! We've got Itch44, Ahira Doomhand, Gunny's in, Marconi, Simar, Rat, Fink, Sabitsky, Blaine64, Zytati, and Houndskull, along with Slavis CS that I almost left out at the end there. No, I'm sorry, buddy. Bryce, the Stampede, and Carillion Star, a couple more cadets. Awesome to see. Love to see those new players out there. Really just makes for a better experience for everyone. Games live on for their new players. That's the lifeblood. I'm gonna be real, I got 300 mechs. I don't spend much money on mechs anymore. Which in turn makes it harder for the devs to put food on the table. Which in turn makes it harder for the devs to produce more content. Every game thrives on its new players. So be kind to your cadets. Be nice to new people. Help them. They in turn produce more new pilots. It's the circle of life. Alright, here we go. My favorite line is over here, the C line on this map. If you are coming from this side, the C line is the place. Now I did kind of take the long way, but luckily I'm moving it on 95 kph and I got missiles that'll reach out at 900 meters, which is pretty awesome. That is Emoji Love by Zori and Jay Mazor. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Warhammer. Fireball. The Fireball is a Phoenix Hawk edition. Specialty. You can't get it anymore. It was a specialty loyalty mech one year, I think. There is a companion mech called the Snowball. That's Irby, and it's pretty awesome too. Oh, Warhammer, Apex, Fatal Goose getting rained on. Boom, boom, boom. Missiles go whoosh. They're a little split up, hey? That is No More by Newid. No, don't go that way. Okay, so there's a light mech over there on the other team that's narking the poop out of my entire team. But it would seem that they don't have too much there to take advantage of all those narcs, which is sad. But I have missiles. Hello, Bryce the Stampede. Prepare to get rained on. Boom, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Grand Dragon. Oh, look at them all up there. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, come on, don't block my path. we still got Locke, that poor Carillion star. Good Star Wars reference, though. Except the Carillions don't have a star. Alright, we're gonna swap, swap, swap. Swip, swip, swip. Flip, flip, flip. And the dip, dip, dip. Sun Spider, go boom! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Hi, I'm a meme, and it says all the missiles! And a few light PBCs for extra seasoning. Just hammer this fact here for a minute. I'm getting poked at. Ow! Oh! What even? Oh! That is the Stealth Griffin with 4 SRM-6 Artemis. And it is a beast if you're not paying attention, which I absolutely was not. So we're going to wish our team the best here. That's a good move. Like, he let his team kind of establish a really good position, make a lot of noise, which is what you want to do if you're in a stealth mech. This is your wiggle. Alright? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It has been an absolutely fantastic night. We have had some great missions. We have seen some epic tactics and some pretty awesome Tetris. Can't lie. So, that's it for tonight. It's 3 a.m. You are now officially in Tuesday. And you are going to be awesome today. Why? Because I'm awesome and you listen to me. And those two things, it's the transitive power. We talked about this. Always remember. So you go out there and you kick ass today, because you know what? I'm with you. And you have a good time. I'll see you tomorrow night for Trackmania Tuesday. Make it on out.